What's up, YouTube? This is Buckshot33, aka Boston Chris, and I am here with a brand new unboxing. Got a pretty cool book that definitely happy to have in my collection. This is book of a character that I've gone ahead and been collecting a pretty good run of, and really awesome character. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just get directly into it. It's funny just because, leading into the summertime, I only had a few books with this guy, and now I have a pretty good amount. And the best part with this is that it's, one of those slowly but surely type things. Like, I'm a big fan of, hold on, let me get this going, there we go. Big fan of this guy, and a big fan of this title, and just kind of didn't have a lot of, didn't have a lot of books of his growing up. Kind of just a guy who grew on me a little bit. Wasn't really fully all in. I always liked the look of the character, but just never really became a huge fan of him until later on when I actually kind of matured a little bit in my comics. Just because anyone who has been watching the channel for a while, I fully admit that I was X-Men buff. I mean, really bad, to the point where, like, everything I had, everything I bought, was X-Men related until I got into Spawn, and then it was all about the X-Men and Spawn, and then, other titles such as, like, the Avengers and things like that, I didn't really pay too much attention to, but I did, eventually get into other books, and, this is one that, honestly, I could probably kick myself for, because I was a young guy when this is about, and I probably could have had this for, really just, cover price back in the day, and I just, was too ignorant to figure out exactly, what to buy at the time, you don't know what anything's going to be, and, but... And the person double voided it, which is awesome because I like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Very, very nice. So, what we have here, and I've kind of shown him off in spectrums. So, I showed you his first overall appearance. I showed you his first appearance stepping in for Iron Man. And here we have the first actual full appearance of War Machine. This is Iron Man number 281. 282. Haha. Liar. 282. And, the really cool part about this is that it's in actually very, very good conditions, looks to be, I would say, looking at everything, because there's no spine ticks or anything like that. Probably could use a pressing, but I would say, unpressed, this is probably like a 9.4. This is a very, very nice book. And, this is when, James Rhodey Rhodes gets himself the gets his own suit and becomes War Machine. And I showed the first appearance of Rhodey, which is a really just very, very light cameo in issue number 117. And the next appearance of him was issue number 1. I think actually, hold on, was it 1? I think it's 118. I might have lied, but the next issue of him, next significant big one with him was issue number 170, where he takes over for Tony Stark as Iron Man, because Tony's having some drinking issues and he can't really fully be trusted to be Iron Man anymore. And then we have issue number 282, where he actually, becomes his own characters. He becomes his own suit, and he's got, he's basically War Machine from that point on. So definitely an awesome book, and I'll just show it one more time because I really just love this cover. I've always liked this cover. I think for me, the thing that stood out the best wasn't necessarily War Machine. Like, that wasn't what got me. I just love the graffiti over the over the Iron Man logo. And I remember as a kid thinking that War Machine was going to be a bad guy, because he looks like a bad guy in this. Like, if you check this out, he's all in black. He spray painted out Iron Man's logo. He looks just like Iron Man. As a kid, this came out, let me see if I can see the year on here. I want to say either 91 or 90. I know Splash is gonna cry. He's like, "What are you doing?" But wow, these pages are beautiful. 1992. So I was the ripe old age of 10 years old when this came out, and you know, just it reminded me kind of like you know, Reverse Flash, where it's just like, you know, you have a reverse Iron Man who's evil. So, you know, I just never bought it as a kid. I should have. I just, you know, live and learn, I guess. But I'm glad to have it in my collection now. So it's another gem to add to my collection, and you know, definitely a cool book to own. Initially, it was going to go on my top 10 for 2016, but I never added it to it. I just decided to go with a few more expensive books, and you know, thinking about it now, it's kind of I mean, hindsight being 2020, it probably would have been good to put it on there just because it's an easily attainable book, and I think that was probably my thought process in the beginning. Was it's easy to get, so I'll just, you know, but that would have made my top 10 list a lot easier to deal with. But it's all right. I've actually made pretty good progress on that, and I'll update that at some point because I think, you know, it's definitely in need of an upgrade just so I can refocus and reassess where I need to get with that. But you know, it's all good. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank you know, just everybody for taking the time out to you know, just check out my videos. I really do have a lot of fun making these, so I'm glad that everybody has had you know, a great time doing it. And you know, I've gotten a pretty good response on my videos, and you know, I'm really grateful for that. I've gotten now up to 187 subscribers, which is, I mean, way better than I thought I would be doing. You know, I was just kind of just doing this for fun, not really, you know, expecting to be able to entertain so many people. So I'm glad that I had that many people interested in what I do. And, you know, I plan to keep making videos for you guys. With that, I wanted to go ahead and just, you know, shout out to my newer subscribers, the ones that I picked up, you know, in the last, you know, week or so. So I want to thank each and every one of you. And so starting off, we're going to go with the Service Tech. Thank you, man. Great to see you on there. You know, glad to see you out there making videos and having some good fun. You know, congratulations on getting to 100. I, you know, really do, you know, like the type of videos that you make. So it's really just fun to check you out and see what you have going on. Next, we have Jeff Smith. And, you know, Jeff has only 3 subscribers. I don't fully know. Let me look real quick. You know, he doesn't make videos of his own, but, you know, it's good to have, you know, him into the community. So maybe one day he will make some books. I'm sorry, make some, you know, make some videos. You know, Jeff, if you ever want to make some videos, you know, I'm glad to watch them. I always enjoy seeing other people's collection. We have British Geek Guy, who is a great channel. You know, really awesome guy overall. And guess what? He's 3 subscribers away from 500. So let's get him up to 500. He's at 497. 3 subscribers, guys. 3 people. Check out British Geek Guy and get him to that 500. You know, I always like to help people reach their milestones. It's just fun to, you know, go ahead and allow people to get to that new plateau. So let's see if we can get up there. Yeah, British Geek Guy is just a really cool guy. He takes part in a lot of the Blasted or Stash It group shows. I've seen him on, you know, just the actual Blasted or Stash It group. You know, I've seen him, you know, just you know, having some fun in there. So he's a great channel. Definitely check him out. I'm going to mess his name up, and I apologize before I even try to say it. Coenston Braumstar. Dude, I tried my best, but thank you for subscribing. We also have Josh Forbes. Doesn't look like he has an actual channel. Has no subscribers, no videos. So, hey, Josh, if you're out there going to make some videos, man, definitely do it up. Can't wait to see what you got. And next we have Rage AVM. And, you know, I'm a big fan of Rage Against the Machine, so I mean, I see the name and I'm like, oh man, Rage Against the Machine. So, you know, I know that, you know, it's kind of an homage to the band. It's not the actual band, because that would be just fucking incredible if they like my comic videos. But glad to have you on, man. Thank you for subscribing. You know, he's another great member of the comic community. Always, you know, just going ahead, checking out the live shows with Chaz and everybody. I've seen him on the JLS Comics live show as well. So, you know, glad to have you on as a subscriber. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. And as for everybody else, I mean, who has subscribed, thank you all. You know, I do like to go ahead and put some new people in when I get the chance. So, you know, thank you guys for all subscribing to me. I plan on, you know, continuing the content and having some good stuff for everybody. So, yeah, with that, I'm going to get going. I want to, again, you know, just thank everybody. You know, let me know what you guys think about, you know, my unboxing the book that I got. Hit me up with a comment. Hit the like button if you like what you see, and you know, if it's your first video and you want to see some more, go ahead and hit me with the subscribe button, because I got a bunch of stuff that I'm, you know, looking to do going forward. And you know, if this is your first video, go ahead and check out some of my older stuff. I got some really cool stuff, some really cool hauls throughout the year. You know, I've only been doing this since about, I think, late March, early April. So coming up on, must be coming up on, I think, 6 months very soon. If not, I'm pretty sure I'm right around the 6-month mark. So, you know, again, I'm just really, really excited to have as many subscribers as I do, and I hope to be able to entertain you guys and keep it going. So thank you for that. But as I said before, thank you guys for watching. As always, this is Buckshot33, aka Boston Chris. Everyone have a great time. You know, just keep collecting, have fun collecting, and as always, I'm out. Take it easy.